time to end the world, my guy. You can delve into the past all you want, my guy. But the world is over.
I am the world ender.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, you should not have let this gone through, my guy. It's so over for you.
This is the final war.
Oh, look at him. Oh, man. Capture? Are you gonna capture Aatrox? He's gonna put him in jail. Hold on. He put him in jail. No. Bro, honestly, when I make certain decks, I think it should be illegal. It should be illegal. Ladies and gentlemen, I have finally come to making the Jhin Aatrox deck. I had to do it. I just had to. And what was actually surprising, that this deck kind of slaps. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The reason being is, if let me just for a second, let me take out Aatrox, right? And look at all the cards that Jhin can run, right? Now, most of the time we know Jhin to kind of like, maybe the Boom Kuriki I was thinking about, but we know Jin's deck to be tied up with Annie, right? And they have a bunch of skills that pop off, and they kind of get their victory that way, right? Just by doing a bunch of skills. Now, after they usually use these skills, usually like Crackshot Corsair is usually hoping that there's a unit that's going to, you know, attack every turn and do that. Like, we got the Legion Saboteur. I think about Boom Kuriki just because he has a nice stat line. That 3 defense is kind of spicy. At the end of days, what I notice a lot about some of these units that is in his deck, there are a lot of them that are just decent units. After you play them, you play them out, and then they're okay. But with the weapons, especially, I think that I might do a video, but I think the Darkin Harp is the best weapon, just because quick attack is such a great keyword, and certain cards in the meta of this game are not giving quick attack for reasons of that nature. I think that that's why they're not giving quick attack to begin with. But when you can give quick attack to a unit like Jhin, who has a lot of trouble coming out, that's why I think a lot of people just keep him in the hand, and they allow his passive to kind of just ping the Nexus every once in a while and just kind of rack up his own level up, which is kind of funny. But when you have cards like the Legion Saboteur, for example, that gets, what is it? I think it's +2, right? Yeah, it gets +2, so it's a 4 attacking quick attack thing. It actually has more freedom to attack. It allows it to attack more often. Even this is a 3 attack quick attack. Not that bad. And it triggers its own little thing. And then, as you know, same thing with this. It's a 4/2 drop, right? Let's also go to another one, which I think is really good, the Darkin Spear, giving units +2 defense. And then all of a sudden, this is a 2/4. This is a 1/3. This is a 2/3. And then, like I said, I was thinking about maybe adding Boom Kurikis, and then it's a 1/5 that's attacking, right? Not that bad. I think that, and then I have the Mana Flow student, which I could, like I said, I could probably lower this maybe by 1, and then maybe add in a Boom Kuriki. I probably will do that right now, actually. Then we have cards like this. Now, the defective swap bot, you guys, there's a video that I have where this card just won me the game. It just won me the game, absolutely. Swap my stats with another unit, so pretty much they become 4/3, I become what they are, and it's a nice thing. It is an actual skill, and it just allows me to, you know, if something's getting a little bit out of control, I can take their stats, especially if they're doing like elusive nonsense. I could pretty much swap them there. And then we also have the Shady Character, where I could take one of their elusive bodies and transform into them, which is right. I could also use it later on to become one of my other units. I could become a Mana Flow student. I could become, you know, one of my Darkin brothers for 4 mana, which is pretty nuts. And then you have Aatrox. Now, this is a combo that I don't know why people are not doing, is to have double Aatrox. Like, why aren't people double Aatrox? Because, as you guys know, the Darkin Blade is for Aatrox. What I started to notice is that in the other video, if you guys saw, so the guy killed Aatrox with the Darkin Halberd, make it on a unit that was already had the blood letters right on it, so it made a Darkin Thrall. Now, he did a way more convoluted way, because then he just pretty much had Zulani and he had Aatrox. Now, a lot of people are like, well, if I put the Darkin Blade on another unit, and then even in its own showcase, right? Its own showcase was like, oh, I'm just gonna kill off Aatrox, have him trade a bunch of times, and then put the Darkin Blade on something else, and then boom. Or just saying, why not? Why not remove the Darkin Blade from Aatrox when you know when it's safe to, when you have a chance, put it on something else, then you have 2 leveled up Aatroxes. And then instead of you trying to, like here, right? So 5 or less, there is literally no Darkin that costs less than 10. The highest would actually be obviously the Halberd, right? But this one I think costs 8. All of them 8. I think this one 8. Who else costs? I feel like one of them costs 9. I can't think of it at the time. But if you just do that, and how do you do that? So when Aatrox, when you're about to play the World Ender, instead of having him with the Darkin Blade, give the Darkin Blade to somebody else by easily removing it with like the Halberd, or by putting the Bloodletters on it, then put it on another unit, and then you'll have 2 Aatroxes, and then instead of, and this is the misconception I think that people are doing, you'll just have 2, and then every one of these dim just becomes free. They just free, like they're all free. It's basically like Aurelion Soul at that point. So I think that people need to start using that combo, and I'm gonna try to do it at least in video. I'll force it if I have to, just to show you guys that that's probably the best way to use Aatrox. Now, obviously, the problem is that he'll start trading, and then his HP might be where you might need the Darkin Blade just to have regeneration. But if you don't need it, then don't use it. That's all I'm gonna say. Anywho, that's going to be it, and I'm going to get some games in. I'm going to show you guys that this deck actually does really good. I think the Darkin fan might need to go down, though, a little bit. It's not too good. Yeah, let me lower the fan maybe by 1 and put it in Darkin Aegis. Oh, wait, I'm still in AI. Oh, boy. Deck is trash, loses the AI. Forgot to change, leave me alone. All right, we have a Ziggsy deck, which is definitely a deck that will let me do whatever the hell I want. Nice combo. Shouldn't have too much to affect here. And remember, another thing that I forget is that you can use the lovely, and I credit Lucky Cat for this 100%. I think that he's the one that found what's more damaging. I'm gonna go with the more HP. And then I'm gonna start buffing. The Darkin Spear is definitely a 3-up, and like whatever way that you guys want to balance out your curve is all the way up to you. But I think that the Darkin Harp should be a 3-up. I think the Darkin they're still running this. I think the Lodestone is really good as well. I think that that's a 3, maybe 2 of, but I have it as a 3 of right now because the Harazi is just really good. Hey, look at that. There it is. Hey, what's up? Like this, to me, that nerf, I think is really strong. Now, I'm actually not going to put anything on this one because I actually plan to play, I don't care. Oh yeah, it's fearsome. I can't block it anyway. I'm gonna put this on Jhin, so Jhin can attack. Oh, that's beautiful.
The stage is set.
So Jhin can actually attack pretty freely, like the god he wants to be. He could actually, and if he stuns this, because yeah, about to say he has the option to do that, then fine, we will do this. Equipping these in general, and another reason why I like it so much, is that just doing the equipping in general gives me my Aatrox. You will always...
What does that thing do? It explodes, of course. Go ahead, light the fuse. Aim for the heart.
And this is the Lodestone, so I'm going to make this even harder to take out. Jhin is on the field, so we will start stunning stuff randomly. Still boosting up cards up in my deck. Now this doesn't even trade into this. I'm surprised he doesn't take the trade. Oh, no, that trades. Okay.
And our show will begin.
Oh, wait. He doesn't get the trade, so I get to keep all my cards, actually. Fantastic. Next turn, we, I will have another, well, I get it, yeah, if I put the, oh, look at that. That is hard to deal with right there. If he makes a really big thing, remember, I could just transform into it, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm definitely looking to trade with him. This thing does 1 damage, right? I'll definitely trade with you, my friend. Putting this on him gets me the Aatrox in my hand. Your deck might be a little too slow for the amount of pressure that my deck actually puts out. Next turn we drop Aatrox. Well, this Aatrox. Which one did he kill? Oh, he killed the other one. Okay. I want to keep the mana up. I'm perfectly fine trading. I don't care. It just helps my World Ender. So I'm willing to trade everything except obviously my Jhin. I will trade his Ziggs too. Like, I don't think this deck has an answer for Aatrox, pretty much. 2 mana. I'm assuming Shapestone, even though people haven't really been running Shapestone. I don't know. Have you guys been seeing Shapestone? I feel like that's not even a thing anymore. All right, so killing off these guys is going to be really good.
Timing is everything.
Easy prey.
And we take out this. He has to have something for that, I'm sure. I just want the strikes to go through. This is only 1 damage, right? Yeah.
One for you and one for you.
Beautiful. Kill out his Ziggs. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of that was. And we get another Jhin. This Jhin was boosted up a little. We obviously have Aatrox. And the crazy part about Aatrox too is that like he heals you. So like even if you take some trades early on, it wasn't like the best trades that you've liked, you know, you still get that loveliness that is okay. He's gonna do that to stun me. That I really don't care. We still attack here.
I will give them a show to remember.
Easy.
Take your seats.
That lowers my thing even further. He could play this one, right? Then he'll be tapped out on mana. I'm curious if he was, or does he assume that I have the, does he assume that I don't have another Aatrox in hand? Okay, he does. Shapestone kills my Aatrox here. But this is a really good trade. Super good trade here. If he does have Shapestone. I don't think they run Shapestone in the deck though. We heal up even more. Lower this even further. I can't even play this next turn. This doesn't kill me either. So he chooses to develop here. He's become 7/6s, and then which is annoying. I could then put the Darkin Harp here. I could just actually just use this, and then this becomes it becomes big as hell. The other way of doing things I feel like is a little bit more convoluted to get the double Aatrox out, because these things are kind of getting a little bit out of control. Jhin is a little bit too far away from leveling. We have other Jins though, and Jhin actually can trade into these, so I actually think that I'm actually gonna pass back. Perfect. I don't think he has another one.
What do you mean I'm not on the list?
Wait. This is not good. There's no way I think I could have predicted that though. Because it stuns this one, right? And then I think it actually, since I'm an exact copy, I think I'm stunned too. Which is actually annoying. That wasn't my plan. That was not my plan.
From your canvas art.
Lowers that even further. Now, this is what I was talking about to begin with. So now this is 6. We have more than enough mana to do this. So which one do I definitely don't mind having? I actually rather play this next turn because I could draw into some good stuff.
Only a dead star could withhold your power, Harazi.
Well, you guys get to see the combo. Because I'm ripping this band-aid right off. Unless he actually has something to take the World Ender out. But remember, you cannot deny the World Ender. I mean, you could deny it, but it'd be a waste of your time. This Aatrox on the right actually should be super strong if he lets this go through. Like, yo, let me do it for the content, bro. Come on for the content. Let me get it. Oh, you fucked up. Look at this Aatrox. Because he was transformed with all the other stuff. This is what I was saying. This is to, like, if you get the chance to do it, I feel that this is what you should do almost every time. Because now every single weapon in my thing, ooh, we cooking. Every single Darkin now is free. So like, why not do that? Like, I think a lot of people have been spreading their board out, trying to put a weapon on each individual fucker. Like, why? Why bother? That's cute.
There is no music as soothing as
it doesn't matter. Like now all these Darkin are absolutely free. There it is. He's gonna be able to stun this one, but he can't stun the one that I actually want to attack. So he can consume this one, it'll make it 8. He can actually kill these things off. Well, he can't kill off Seratu. She got another one.
I will take this power in my lady's name.
The other thing that's good, obviously about the other way, doing it the other way, is that yes, they keep their own weapon. So he's going for that hard. So if I draw, what I'm hoping here to draw is another Aatrox, if preferably, if I do. No, we draw a Darkin fan, which is great to see. We get a Zulani. This is an ugly trade, but I don't care. Like, he can infinitely make these, right? Pretty much that's what he's trying to do, but they're not going to be big enough than this guy. They'd have to actually stun out him in order to win. They don't have Overwhelm. If there was a way to possibly give these guys Overwhelm, then maybe. Oh man, it's too good. And Jin, as you see, like if you have a hand, I'm gonna play this one next turn because it brings out whatchamacallit. And Zulani's infinite pretty much. Still not big enough. And even if you do trade, like you'll trade like a little bit. Oh, and I can still swap his stats too. But say yeah, I just want the lifesteal one. I know that I didn't have room for both, but okay, Poke Stick. There's nothing that I should be worried about here, right? Like I'm almost 100% sure. Sure. There's nothing you can do really.
I can finally.
All right. I mean, after doing it as good as that, I feel like I have no more worries. These matches can go as any way that they want to go. Bloodletters, Jin early is pretty good. This guy's sometimes a little clunky, but this is a super high value deck. The problem with this deck though is I do think that they run woohoo! They definitely run that other card I'm trying to think of.
What could you ever teach me?
Sure, why not?
I've got us covered.
Do you care about Jin that much?
Missed.
I wouldn't have took that trade if I was him. The Vestayan Disciple kind of I feel like works with his deck like way stronger than it works with mine.
Each hold the world within.
All right, next turn we drop down the Mana Flow Student.
Well.
I'll probably give them the Lodestone because trading in this deck is what's going to kill or kill or not kill me. So I definitely think that giving it more stats is more important. And then when I drop down Jin, I can actually... Okay, I guess not. So next turn we activate Jin, and then we'll put this on him. So he's actually prevented me from... Maybe that's his strategy. That's not that bad of a strategy, because if I can't put stuff on my... If I can't equip anything... Because I'm not in Demacia. I think Demacia is the only region that has the quick equips that I could have responded with that stuff. And yes, it does benefit him anyway, so that is a thing. Pushing some damage, but I'm only thing I can be concerned of is he's running Thermogenic Beam here. But I have to play something.
Showcase the beauty of tragedy.
Thermogenic Beam does take me out. I can't think of any other card that does. He could be running like I think raw like recall. I feel like Bloodletters might be a little bit better here. Casey does kill it. I feel like he has that recall card though. That he activated Flow last turn, so it's a cheaper thing, and it makes this. Okay, I guess not. All right, do I have another unit? No, we drew another Aatrox.
The curtain rises.
Aatrox is going to be super important
I have prepared something very special.
because he's like not letting me keep anything on the board. So it depends on how many recalls he has, but
They
keeping
look on and the music swells.
Aatrox is going to be super important.
We'll bring peace
So
to our
yeah,
enemy.
early. I
Whatever the
actually agree with
cost.
that. To be completely honest. I'm literally doing that for Aatrox to get my third one in my hand. That's the only reason why I did that. So now next turn I gotta kill that value engine immediately. Obviously, he knows that's what I'm looking to do. He drops down Seraphine and he's gonna try to RNG me to death. But luckily these units are so weak. Like they're just so weak that I basically get free trades with these two things. Is that the one he takes from my hand? All you're gonna get is weapons, which I don't think you can necessarily use unless you want the World Ender. I think that's what that card does, right? Thank you, recap. This thing is terrible. Shadowverse has like the best one, to be completely honest. He can't attack with Karma. Now what I could do, yeah, non-champion card from my hand, so he can get one of these lodestones or something like that. Now what I could do is that I could actually wait.
I never.
Why would you take that? I actually could wait now. He'll get one more additional card that kind of be a little scary. But I could kill Karma here, but I could also wait to play all three versions next turn to just strike a bunch, right? And that also will start stunning shit and doing some crazy stuff. Him just attacking with anything here also allows me to... Yeah, he passes. Okay. He burns like, what, 2 mana there? I think he has more mana than I do. So we're going to definitely drop down... I have enough mana to play... What is this? This is 3, 2, 5, 6. So I can't play both all together, but...
I seek a weapon worthy of
I mean, Aatrox would die if I played all of them like that. So we're just gonna do that. He likely didn't want any of my weapons, I'm sure. There we go. That's the mana dump that I'm looking for. He still hasn't shown like all the other cards that he has.
Stand, Horazi. We must fight once more.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Remember, this is 6, right? So I have exactly 6 mana now. All intents and purposes, he shouldn't know that I have this. So I think we make Aatrox big, or maybe I should make you big.
A piercing bolt.
To the reckoning. I will give them a show to remember.
So we go in for attack here. I'm threatening lethal.
Starlight?
Doesn't necessarily matter here. I just want him to blow some cards. So there he goes. So when he's calling me here, that was from the fan club president. Okay, good. If he has another one, I kind of get screwed.
The trigger on a loaded weapon, it whispers for us to act.
Now, I want him to actually play possibly another thing. There we go. So I lose the Aatrox, but... Wait, how much is... She's pretty far away, but...
Beautiful, is it not?
It is beautiful.
Step into the spotlight. Everyone is waiting.
Us losing the thing means absolutely nothing.
I gotta go.
Seraphine is alive for the moment. Because we just get the blading end. Now, what I'm hoping not to see, okay, is
Fight with
barkeep.
my spirits, not my fists.
All right, so we got blood letters on you. Still have the lodestones on you.
Pause that lives, I will end.
Heal ourselves up. Okay.
Not much sport.
I don't want to sacrifice,
There's no place for cowards.
we have 9 mana next turn. I'm definitely going for it again, by the way. I want to open with it pretty much. Does he have that other thing? Okay, he killed that. That's my lodestone? Okay. That's fine. That means I get to play Harazi pretty much for free next turn. Well, actually, no. You know what? He actually might deny it. He's pretty much shown that he runs deny. Aatrox levels regardless. Like he's running deny. He did a Nopify before. He has to kill this. He can kill this or kill Jin. This is definitely not deny. He would have snapped it. He's looking to do something. He can recall. Okay. So he does have both. So the blood letters get lost. Aatrox does not get lost. And this is what I was saying before, is that
Places, people. I will give them a show to remember.
is that
I
when you
hear
keep
it
doing
now,
that,
the thunderous applause.
when he keeps doing that, actually you get the, well, actually no, the world ender, no, the world ender was denied. So how does that work actually? How does that work? I'm actually curious.
Prepare for your finale.
All right, so does he have karma? Does he have, he's keeping alive by a thread right now. This is the swap stats, right? I couldn't care less. No, because this one, only the other Aatrox has that. But see, this says nothing, right?
Beautiful, is it not?
Fan Club President again. We are fighting against the odds, my friends. She is so close to leveling. This might, he might pick something specifically just to,
Only war can bring me peace.
oh wait. Oh, that was a wasted move then.
I hear you, son. Now you're about to hear me.
If you add a card, okay. Wasn't technically a waste. Alright, Harazi might be good. Saratu's a pretty strong attack. Harazi's a little bit better though.
And Horazi, we must fight once more.
Unless he has something to, okay.
Infinity.
This man's fighting though. Aatrox keeps coming. He keeps coming. Bro, let me end the world, Sera. I know you try to be a pop star, but at the same time, you have to realize that I'm trying to end this motherfucking world, okay?
Finally, I am freed of this madness.
I'm sorry. You guys know I usually cut off this, not to just hide my rank just so I can get to the next game, but you have to admit how funny that is. He kept pushing me back, like, bro, the darkness is coming, accept it, bro. Like, accept it. And then that quote is fucking chef's kiss, bro. That shit is chef's kiss. Can I get the 3-0? Those 2 games were long enough and good enough. I honestly just don't even care, but like, SwapBot didn't, well, he was able to do a little bit. Same thing with the other thing. They're still really good. They're not going to be able to do much in this deck outside of swapping. Ooh. Maybe I'll just keep one. I will be able to just swap Viktor, right? But it's a skill, though. If he gets Spell Shield, I don't get the benefits out of that. But you also got to see Jhin. Jhin did really good that last match, too. Jhin in the harp is just... And it's funny because it's like he's playing musical... It's like the World Ender and the World Murderer, whatever. Together for the first time... in a exclusive comment. Wait, that's a cute looking kitty. Like, that's a in comparison to my weird looking one. All right, so these decks, and you know what's funny though, before I even say that, I was about to say a completely different thing. Please don't kill me. All right, it's just funny that when I make a deck that like eliminates RNG, right? Like there's no like this deck is not RNG at all. Like everything is like actually decently calculated. Like I know exactly what's going on. That's what I say those decks do in general. Oh, watch him freaking well, he doesn't have the other thing, right? He can't prank my cards into his hand, so he can make them hard to play though. Hopefully he pranks this. Yep. Cost. I'm never playing the Darkin Halberd, so, and that's what you choose. You think I'm what deck do you think I'm running, bro?
Just gonna put this here.
What is that? 12 mana Tarash. Technically, it should go by you may spend like this. These some of the weapons have like really weird rules. Unfortunately, did not draw into a unit here to slap down one of these bad boys. Now we have a little bit of time. Playing this one more, we'll draw the Aatrox out of my deck. But I was like, maybe I might get him in general anyway. All right. This is gonna boost up somebody for better attack. That's pretty harsh, Aatrox. I mean, Aatrox. Ryze. That's pretty harsh, Ryze. All right. I don't really have much here. Like, I could play this, and that will make him. I mean, I like his stat line. I'm just gonna do it. Next turn, turn 5 is when I need to bank mana. Turning him into a 4-3 makes it harder for him to actually attack with Ryze. I mean, it's likely that he won't, but if he starts getting his delves, he starts digging in his pass, it's going to be Aatrox's job to beat his ass. That's all I'm saying. There goes my harp, my favorite. Assembly bot. Oh, that's perfect for him. That is super perfect for him. Bloodletters is fine on you. I like the spear. 5/5 quick attack. Damn, he does not have delve. Moon weapon, I'm assuming possibly like the stuns. Maybe he'll be invested in, like, these are both these are like units that will be affected by the double stun. Super cool. Chart. Now this card here, I actually like it a lot. It's just that sometimes it's like it's too hard to get out. Like 3 mana, a 3 mana 1/1. Sometimes it takes a while to ramp up and stuff like that. So there he goes. beats me with his little scooter. And now it's gonna come down to he needs to draw into his shit pretty much.
You would destroy all this for your...
We didn't get too many hits off, but we will be attacking right now.
And so I gladly walk it.
Yeah, shut up, Ryze. There goes the stun. I figured he had the stun. He stuns the thing with quick attack. Okay. Remember, this guy gets big. Now, what I'm assuming he's trying to spook me into is that he actually has, like, all he needs is 2 spells, right? He plays 2 spells, and then, I'm kind of screwed.
Put this here.
This thing is 11. We're at mana 6. 7 makes 10. So as long as this attack connects, I should be fine. He actually we all know he has another spell. He's gonna kill this. He's not going to kill this. Okay. This might be one of the times where I'll actually I might have to just play the World Ender like on curve. I won't try to do double. I can still try it, obviously, but because I know he doesn't have enough delves like this. I mean, maybe he did. Maybe all his whole hand is all 5 of them. Well, 4. Well, no, he just played 1, so he technically could have all 5. So why didn't he just play that? He would have traded.
Arrogance plagues us.
Yeah, refill spell.
And ours.
If I let him rock for a turn, okay, he tapped out. Cause 7 mana, I could play the World Ender, right? I'll get the Darkin Spear guy, and I'll also get the Zeratu. Yeah, it might be too greedy to try to get it like double Aatrox, but double Aatrox would literally end the game.
What is there to think about?
Shut up!
Boy, everything.
I'm trying to do it the best way I can, okay, Aatrox? Like, please. Okay, Crocsat Corsair is good to see. He got a little bit boost from the Boomku rookie. Bars. If he doesn't end me this turn, I think that I'm fine. He's not going to attack. If he does attack, I'll just block with this 1/1. I don't think Ryze, it's just the win con of Ryze just takes too long. Unless he has like a Glorious Evolution, maybe. Like what are you exactly are you playing at? I can obviously kill Ryze. I can kill Ryze. I can kill the stupid little rabbit. And then on my turn, just go Darkin crazy. That's definitely an option that I have.
Hurry up so I can kill you.
I mean, that's accurate. So he goes with another delve. The problem with the delves, honestly, would it be too strong if it's like the moon weapons that he gets to choose each time? Because the fact that it's random, I think, is what makes it so scary to play. That's to me what makes it so scary to play, is that it's random. So you really don't know which one you're getting. And that really depends on whether or not you can even play it. Like, he needs the rune prison.
How can the pursuit of love warrant the end of reason?
I mean, that does nothing. Like, and eventually you can't even play a bunch of them after a while either. Oh, can I get filthy? Because he's assuming I'm gonna play the World Ender. Now he knows that I'm not. Well, it's not that I'm not playing it. It's just that I'm not rushing into playing it. Goes for the stun. No, the silence. Silence means nothing. Like, you're not expecting this.
It's no place for cowards.
I know you're not expecting this. Because why would you expect me to make 2 Aatroxes out of nowhere? Like, again, I know people aren't looking out for this. There we go. Who's getting the spatula? All right, Minnie Mouse is getting it. I like your cut, G.
Stop wiggling.
Literally, no one cares. Trying to have a Aatrox in a box, my guy. It's time to end the world, my guy. You can delve into the past all you want, my guy. But the world is over. Oh, wait. Oh, no. You should not have let this go through, my guy. It's so over for you. Wait, okay. That means nothing. Oh, look at him. Oh, man. Capture? Are you gonna capture Aatrox? He's gonna put him in jail. Hold on. He put him in jail. No. Damn it, now I have to actually pay for my Aatroxes, for my units. That's actually not that bad of a strategy there, good sir. I respect it. Wait, that's actually a good play. Oh, I should have done that. I actually should have just attacked with Staratu. And then seen if I, oh my god. I don't know how to get this actually. He can't block both. And this has no regen at the moment. So if I can weaken this one, oh no, I actually need. He blocks with this, but then I can kill it next turn. And I think I could play these actually for free with the discount. Just block with the 1/1 if you're scared. I like this guy. I like it. Wait. Ooh, you're making this a little spicy. That detain is actually really good. He captured Aatrox. He stopped my double Aatrox play. What the fuck? This guy's the nuts case. So next turn, what I'll be able to do is that, not next turn. Okay, so he's shook. He's afraid that I drew into something. You can't. Oh no, I can't.
We must fight once more.
If he could find a way, so now what he needs, obviously, he needs to still find a way to win. So the heart will give me enough attack to take that out. Oh, okay, now I can't. He's gone to a depth that I cannot control. He is too far gone. Like he has. The only way I could foresee this is if he keeps this in the back. He holds up my other Aatrox, my really big one, and pretty much I think it gets reset too. Like when you capture it, I don't think it comes back with all its stats. I think I did a test on that before. Killing off Aatrox also will make it good for me because then I'll be able to get the towers, get him back. So I'm not too afraid of that. What I am afraid of. Oh boy. Can he actually pull this out the crack of his ass? A bunch of Zulanis would be pretty good too, because Zulani will allow me to just push damage and like force him to trade his Ryze, force him to trade this. He only has one good blocker. So, I mean, I'm going to just try to drop a bunch of Darkin as well and then force him to pretty much trade something. Okay, so he has this to destroy the equipment. The equipment is not doing anything. But it's 0 mana. He just wants to pass back priority to me, which, yeah, see, he still costs a decent amount because of what happened.
You will obey your general, coward.
No, you will obey your blood.
I still don't know the lore. This is kind of, so he's played one of the cards. He has to play the other two. Plus he has other mana as well. Unless those other two cards that he got were unplayable. Interesting.
You are better than this.
Why even risk it?
I cannot die.
Only a dead star could withhold your power, Harazi.
I don't know if I just ripped this band-aid off. We get an Aatrox back, right? So like, can he have something that will like do 4 damage here? Like, I don't know. but his timer ticker is gonna. This is mental shit right at the point, because his timer ticker thing is going to force him to start doing stupid trades, in my opinion.
Once the wiser.
Time's ticking, buddy. All right, I'm going for it. I'm going here first. This could be a misplay, but I'm gonna go for the Ryze first, and then I'm gonna kill that. I could have also just used it on the Eagle. Okay, woo! Scary.
After all these years, I can finally rest.
And that's true. After all these years, he can finally rest. 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. Long games, but good games. Look at us getting bladed fervor. Dude, what magnificence. I can see clearly now. Oh my god, my voice cracked like crazy. Anyway, like I said before, it really depends on the split that you want to have when it comes down to doing Aatrox. Like, in those matches, could you say, like, just thinking about it, and that's one of the other things why I do kind of like the Darkin Aegis, because the Darkin Aegis, even with one Aatrox out, is absolutely the Darkin Harpoon's pretty good, helps you draw. You know, it depends on what you're really looking to do. I mean, ENDER'S is pretty snashty. If they have Wake Your cards, they wouldn't be able to block as much. Ball Cooks is, yeah, he's cute. Cute little card. You can even run Zulani, the Bloodweaver, in this deck too. I would maybe do it as a one-off, because then the 5, she becomes a 2-drop that turns crazy and then can transform all your things into other things, which is kind of nuts. But the Darkin Halberd, like I said, is just a one-off. It's just to kill off stuff and make something stronger and things. If anything, I would take off maybe one Tarush and maybe put in another Darkin Aegis, or maybe go. Yeah, I definitely like having variety, but I will not stop 3 Harp, 3 Spear. Lodestone, I can go down to 2, possibly even 1, but you need the Spear and the Harp. Absolutely, 100%. And the low Darkin Bloodletters, I think, is a 3 of as well too, because it gives you a unit when the unit dies. So awesome, absolutely phenomenal. 3-0 against decks with some promise. All right, except the Ryze deck. That last deck, though, it was pretty funny. You guys are gonna fucking love that one, I know it. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, because we have paired. I'm the Runeterra. Legends of Runeterra stream. I think I have the absolute most Runeterra decks that are like double Runeterra. Like no one else does it like I do. Give me some credit. Leave me a comment or a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.